Anticipation surrounding the British royal family has increased following King Charles's reported cancer diagnosis. This news has captured the public's attention, and now the royal family has made a major announcement regarding the king, once again making headlines and sparking numerous questions. People are eager to know the details of this announcement and its potential impact on the British monarchy. As the royal family unveils the significant information, the world is waiting to learn what it entails, especially with the operations surrounding King Charles's health. On February 5, 2024, Buckingham Palace released a statement that left the world stunned. It's safe to say that the announcement caused a major shock to the media and public. The phrase, "King Charles diagnosed with cancer," dominated the headlines for months, stirring up many questions about the seriousness of his condition and what it could mean for the future of the British monarchy. While the exact type of cancer King Charles is battling has not been disclosed, it has been confirmed that it is not prostate cancer. His condition was identified during recent treatment for an enlarged prostate. Following the diagnosis, the 75-year-old monarch temporarily stepped back from public duties, although he continued with his constitutional responsibilities, including meetings with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Despite the diagnosis, King Charles has remained hopeful about his recovery and is looking forward to resuming his full duties in the near future. Recently, King Charles returned to London from Sandringham to begin outpatient treatment, taking a break from public appearances. During this time, he continued to handle paperwork and held private meetings. His weekly audiences with the Prime Minister also continued. However, amidst the optimism surrounding his health, a covert operation has caught the attention of the public, Operation Mani Bridge. This is the code name for the funeral plans following the passing of King Charles III. The British royal family employs such code names to maintain discretion and security during sensitive moments. For example, following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022, key figures in the United Kingdom, including the Prime Minister, were informed of her death using the phrase, "London Bridge is down." After Queen Elizabeth's passing, new procedures were created for King Charles III, ensuring a seamless and respectful transition. These plans cover every detail, from notifying government officials to coordinating public ceremonies, following the traditions and protocols that mark royal events. King Charles ascended to the throne at the age of 73, after Queen Elizabeth's historic reign, and was officially crowned on May 6, 2023. Despite the preparations for the worst, King Charles has resumed his royal duties, showing his dedication to the monarchy even during these challenging times. His schedule has been so packed that he was unable to meet his son, Prince Harry, during Harry's visit to the United Kingdom in the second week of May. A spokesperson for Prince Harry shared that His Majesty's full program prevented a meeting, adding that Harry understands his father's commitments and hopes to reconnect soon. It's worth noting that King Charles had a meeting with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on May 8, just a short distance from Harry's appearance at St. Paul's Cathedral for the Invictus Games' 10th anniversary. King Charles had previously met with Harry briefly in February after the announcement of his cancer diagnosis. On April 30, the King made his first public appearance since his diagnosis, visiting a cancer hospital in London with Queen Camilla. During the visit, Charles, as the new patron of Cancer Research UK, engaged with patients and medical staff, showing his ongoing dedication to supporting cancer awareness and research. Despite his personal health struggles, 2024 was a year of shocking events for the royal family. What else happened this year that took the palace by surprise? One of the most challenging moments came in September when Catherine, Princess of Wales, shared an update about her health. She revealed that she had finished chemotherapy, was declared cancer-free, and was preparing to return to her royal duties gradually. However, many events unfolded between her initial diagnosis and the September update. Her story began in December 2023, when she made her last public appearance before her diagnosis, attending her family's annual Christmas outing at the Church of St. Mary Magdalene in Sandringham. Just a few weeks later, in mid-January 2024, Kensington Palace announced that Kate had undergone planned abdominal surgery. The procedure was initially believed to address a non-cancerous condition, and she was discharged from a private hospital 13 days later. At that time, the palace stated that she would need 2 to 3 months to recover. Kate returned home to Windsor to recuperate with Prince William, who postponed his appearances to support his wife. However, rumors about her health began to spread, as the Princess of Wales remained out of the public eye. In February 2024, Prince William skipped his godfather's memorial service due to what Kensington Palace described as a personal matter, further fueling speculation. Later that month, the palace issued a statement asking for understanding regarding Kate's absence and urging the public not to jump to conclusions. In March 2024, Kate publicly revealed that she had been diagnosed with cancer. She shared this news in a video message, explaining that her diagnosis came as a shock after her abdominal surgery in January. Further tests revealed that cancer had been present all along. Despite initial beliefs that her condition was non-cancerous, Kate described the moment as deeply unsettling for her and her family. She explained that the surgery had been successful, but tests after the operation found cancer. She also shared that she had started preventive chemotherapy to reduce the risk of the cancer returning. This type of treatment, known as adjuvant chemotherapy, is designed to follow surgery and help eliminate any remaining cancer cells. Kate revealed how difficult it was to process the news while also trying to reassure her children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, about her health. Sharing her health struggles with her family was undoubtedly challenging, but enduring the grueling process of chemotherapy proved to be the toughest battle. Throughout this difficult time, Kate remained focused on her recovery and asked for privacy to heal. She expressed gratitude for the overwhelming support she had received, and despite the challenging circumstances, she continued to work through it with the strength and determination that became a hallmark of her journey. She received strength from the support around her, especially during such a difficult time. By June, she shared that she was nearing the end of her chemotherapy. Despite the challenges, she made her first public appearance since her diagnosis at Trooping the Colour, showing her determination to continue serving her royal role. Now with her treatment behind her, Kate is slowly resuming her responsibilities, bringing hope and inspiration to people worldwide. Her openness has allowed others to connect with her on a deeply personal level. By mid-April, Prince William had returned to his royal duties, but Catherine, Princess of Wales, was still focused on her recovery as she remained out of the public eye. Speculation about her health continued, but in May, William visited St Mary's Community Hospital in the UK and provided a brief but reassuring update, saying she was doing well. Although Kate wasn't yet ready to return to her royal engagements, she stayed involved behind the scenes. A senior palace aide later revealed that she was engaged in reviewing a report on early childhood development by the Royal Foundation Business Task Force for Early Childhood. Even during her recovery, her commitment to this cause remained unwavering. In June, Kate addressed the public for the first time since her cancer diagnosis, sharing an update on her treatment. She revealed that she still had months of chemotherapy left and described the challenges of the journey. She explained that there are good days and bad days, and on the bad days, she feels weak and tired. However, on the good days, she tries to make the most of feeling well. Just a day later, on June 15, she surprised the public by appearing at Trooping the Colour, her first public event since her diagnosis. Standing alongside her family on the Buckingham Palace balcony, she demonstrated her determination to resume her royal role even while still undergoing treatment. Her progress became even more evident in July when she made her second public appearance since her diagnosis. Kate attended the men's singles final at Wimbledon with her daughter, Princess Charlotte. As they entered the royal box, the crowd gave her a standing ovation, a moment that reflected the public's admiration for her strength and perseverance. By September, Kate brought more uplifting news when she announced that she had completed her chemotherapy. She shared her focus on staying cancer-free and continued her gradual return to work. Shortly after, she attended an engagement at Windsor Castle to discuss early years education, a cause close to her heart. This appearance symbolized her resilience and her commitment to making a meaningful impact, even as she balanced recovery with her royal duties. The following month, in October, Kate took another major step forward. She joined Prince William for an emotional visit to Southport Community Centre, where they met with emergency responders and the families affected by a tragic knife attack in July. This marked her first public engagement since completing her treatment, and her presence was both comforting and inspiring. Her ability to connect with those she met highlighted her compassionate nature and readiness to resume her role as a dedicated royal. Throughout her journey, Kate has chosen to keep many details of her diagnosis private. While the type of cancer she faced remains unknown, it was discovered during abdominal surgery in January. Medical experts speculate it could have been gastrointestinal, genital, or urinary cancer, as these types are often identified through such procedures. Despite the uncertainty, Kate's strength and determination have been the focal points of her recovery. But that's not all. Other events have unfolded within the palace. Queen Camilla, now with her treatment behind her, is gradually stepping back into her royal responsibilities. Each appearance she makes demonstrates her unwavering commitment to serving others, even in the face of immense personal challenges. But while Catherine is making a quick recovery, Queen Camilla is said to be taking a break from her roles. Queen Camilla has cancelled all her public appearances due to a recent health issue. At 77, she has been advised by doctors to take a break after being diagnosed with a chest infection. Buckingham Palace confirmed that the Queen Consort will rest for a short period and avoid any royal duties until she recovers fully. The palace explained that Queen Camilla is unwell but hopes to attend this weekend's remembrance events if she feels better. A spokesperson shared that she deeply regrets having to withdraw from this week's engagements and apologizes to anyone affected. Despite her determination, she will miss Thursday's Field of Remembrance ceremony and King Charles III's reception for Olympic and Paralympic athletes. This illness comes shortly after Queen Camilla and King Charles completed a 5-day royal tour of Australia and Somalia, marking his first visit to Australia as king. In response to her health update, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer expressed his well wishes, hoping for her quick recovery. Despite the health issues, the festive season is bringing in some excitement as Christmas neared. Plans for the royal family's celebrations at Sandringham began to unfold, with Queen Camilla's son Tom Parker Bowles set to join the festivities. Reports indicated that Parker Bowles, a food writer and author, would be spending the holiday with the royals at his mother's request. According to an interview he gave to The Telegraph, the invitation marked a departure from his usual Christmas traditions. He shared that for the past 15 years, his routine had involved spending the holiday at his ex-wife's home, dressing casually, visiting the pub while the meal was cooked, and trying to persuade his children to watch the wild geese. This year, however, things would be different. Parker Bowles mentioned that Queen Camilla had expressed her desire to have him join the family at Sandringham, noting that it had been a long time since they'd spent Christmas together. Her request carried a special weight, given her recent recovery from pneumonia and the health challenges faced by King Charles III, who had been diagnosed with cancer earlier in the year. Reflecting on the changes, Parker Bowles reportedly said that as people age, they become more aware of life's fragility, particularly when illness strikes loved ones. Sources indicated that Parker Bowles had agreed to attend out of consideration for his mother, whose resilience he deeply admired. He was said to have acknowledged that she had returned to her royal duties sooner than she should have, but he described her as tough and determined. Her strength, he reportedly implied, had been an inspiration during what had been a challenging period for the family over the past 2 years. While Parker Bowles shared his decision to attend the royal Christmas gathering, it signified a shift in family dynamics and a recognition of the fragility of time spent with loved ones. He offered few details about the event itself, but reports suggested he had been informed about the traditional elements of the holiday at Sandringham, including turkey, Brussels sprouts, attending church, and adhering to a formal dress code that required both a suit and a dinner jacket. However, he claimed not to know much about the specifics of the celebration or the guest list. Meanwhile, insiders noted the absence of Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and their children Archie and Lilibet from the Sandringham gathering. The exclusion was widely interpreted as a continuation of the strained relationship between Harry and the rest of the royal family, particularly his father, King Charles III. Reports suggested that the decision to leave the Sussex family out of the festivities reflected the ongoing tensions within the royal household. Parker B's presence at Sandringham, however, was seen as a positive step for Queen Camilla, who had extended the invitation as part of her effort to bring her family together. Observers speculated that the holiday gathering would hold special significance for the royal family this year, given the health issues and personal challenges they had faced. While details of the celebration remain private, the event symbolized a moment of connection amid a period of difficulty for the royals. While Christmas promises to be fun for some royals, Prince Harry and Princess Meghan have a different reality. At the New York Times 2024 DealBook Summit on December 4, Prince Harry tackled a direct question about his relationship with Meghan Markle. When asked how he deals with the constant speculation surrounding their lives, including reports about their separate professional engagements, he sat down for a wide-ranging conversation with NYT columnist Andrew Ross Sorkin. They discussed everything from mainstream media to misinformation and efforts to make the digital world safer. Near the end of the interview, Andrew Ross Sorkin brought up the public's fascination with Prince Harry's life, asking how he deals with the relentless scrutiny. Sorkin pointed out that while the attention highlights Harry's philanthropic efforts, it also often targets his relationships, referencing recent headlines about Meghan Markle's solo event in Beverly Hills and Harry's presence in New York. He remarked on how people seem captivated by every move the couple makes, questioning why they sometimes pursue independent engagements instead of appearing together. Prince Harry lightened the atmosphere by humorously interrupting, suggesting that Sorkin himself was responsible for their separate appearances since he had invited him to New York. This quip drew laughter from the audience. Sorkin followed up by asking if such intense public interest ever felt beneficial to Harry, given the constant media coverage of his and Meghan's lives. In response, Harry dismissed the idea, saying the attention was far from a good thing. He joked about the absurd rumors he had seen, mentioning claims of multiple moves and divorces, and noted how challenging it is to keep up with the misinformation. He expressed pity for online trolls, humorously pointing out how their unfounded hopes often lead to disappointment when their speculations don't materialize. Harry admitted he genuinely felt sorry for them, acknowledging the likely fallout from his remarks. Harry predicted that even this interview could be misrepresented, leading to potential backlash or trolling for Sorkin as well. He apologized with a touch of humor, reminding the host that he had accepted the invitation of his own accord. Eliciting more laughter from the audience, Harry shifted his focus to his priorities, emphasizing his dedication to being a supportive husband and father. He highlighted the charitable efforts he and Meghan undertake through their Archewell Foundation, particularly the Parents Network initiative, which aims to help families in need. Reflecting on his life in Montecito with his children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, Harry shared his commitment to creating a stable and normal family environment, despite the challenges posed by media attention. He expressed his determination to provide his children with a sense of security and to be a present, engaged father. Prince Harry shared his thoughts on living in the United States, describing it as an unexpected but fulfilling chapter of his life. He reportedly said he enjoyed raising his children there, a lifestyle he believed his late mother, Princess Diana, would have wanted for him. Harry expressed gratitude for the opportunity to spend quality time with his kids, something he felt wouldn't have been possible in the UK. In a conversation about his relationship with the media, Harry mentioned the challenges of growing up in the public eye. He spoke about having seen numerous inaccurate stories about himself, his family, and even strangers, which had shaped his understanding of how misinformation could influence perceptions. Over time, he noted that being surrounded by such an environment made him question both the truth of the information and its impact on others. Harry also emphasized the importance of online safety for children and expressed his willingness to work with social media shareholders to address the issue. He believed that shareholders, many of whom were likely parents themselves, had the power to make platforms safer for young users and voiced his hope to discuss potential solutions with them. The summit also highlighted how Harry and Meghan Markle are taking on separate roles in their public lives. While Harry attended the event in New York to promote an art exhibit benefiting his charity, Archewell, Meghan was in Beverly Hills for the Paley Honors Fall Gala, where she was expected to honor Tyler Perry, her daughter Lilibet's godfather. Sources close to the couple observed a shift in their approach, describing it as a twin-track strategy. Harry was said to be focused on his charitable efforts, while Meghan and Harry are dealing with specific issues. Prince Harry and Princess Meghan are preparing to step into bigger shoes, preparing for a new reign. According to royal biographer Sally Bedell Smith, Prince William and Kate Middleton are steadily preparing to take on the roles of King and Queen, a process that has gained urgency due to King Charles's recent health struggles. The couple's transition into these future roles has become a key focus as they balance royal duties with family priorities. Kate Middleton recently hosted her 4th annual Together at Christmas service at Westminster Abbey on December 6, marking a significant return to public life. This event was especially meaningful as Kate had completed chemotherapy treatments just a few months earlier in September. She was joined by her husband, Prince William, and their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, who supported her at the event. During Kate's treatment, Prince William scaled back his royal duties to focus on his family, while King Charles also reduced his public engagements as he underwent cancer treatment, which has since concluded successfully. In the King's absence, William stepped up, representing the royal family at major events, including the reopening of Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Now that both Kate and the King have resumed their roles, William and Kate have seen that many young people are struggling to cope with the impact of bullying, bereavement, domestic violence, family breakdown, and more. William and Kate are focusing on preparing for their future responsibilities. Sally Bedell-Smith noted that the King, despite his determination to continue his duties, had to recognize certain limits during his treatment. This led William and Kate to take on additional responsibilities earlier than expected. According to Smith, the couple is preparing for their eventual roles as king and queen, ensuring a smooth transition for the monarchy. Royal staff reportedly began drafting succession plans shortly after King Charles's coronation in May 2023, but these plans were accelerated this year due to concerns about the king's health. A palace source explained that these efforts reflect institutional preparedness and acknowledge the importance of balancing royal obligations with family priorities. They noted that circumstances will change eventually, so it's wise to ease back into things and focus on family for now. Smith emphasized that this period feels like a calm before the storm for William and Kate. While Kate's health has been the top priority, the challenges have given the royal family a chance to reassess their commitments and focus on what truly matters. The couple is gradually resuming their duties while keeping their family at the center of their lives, all while preparing for the immense responsibilities that lie ahead. Is there any hope of King Charles getting better? How long would Queen Camilla step down? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.